Come with me to a place of wondrous contradictions, a place that is silent and unstirring, yet restless and alive, a place of untold peace and boundless dread. Come with me into the very cradle of darkness, where those who dwell alone.
Started to come back, but it took me at least.
A lawyer, a housewife, a dancer. There is a collective strength among these souls, the kind of strength that comes from a shared experience, the loss of a loved one. Deborah Hodges married her childhood sweetheart, Steve. The day of their daughter Jessica's 10th birthday, he was struck down by a massive heart attack. No one ever saw it coming. No one ever does.
There was so much I didn't know. I mean, so many things I took for granted. The bank accounts, the bills. Sometimes you don't realize just how much you rely on someone until they're not there anymore. But we are making it. Jesse and I, we've still got each other.
Are we going home now, Mommy?
Just as soon as we get you bundled up. It's cold outside.
I noticed you always use 2 sugars.
Thank you.
Ed Rado.
Deborah Hodges.
Oh, I know. I've been listening to you ever since I started coming. Well, I don't speak up much. I guess I'm still a little shaky.
It takes time, Ed.
So they tell me. But what you said tonight touched me deeply. That's Linda and Andy. You're the first person I've shown it to since I...
Do you mind telling me how it happened?
Well, that's why we're here, right? To talk about it. Andy was in the front of the house playing catch with a friend. He went after the ball, into the street. And Linda was watching from her garden, as always. And suddenly this car came from out of nowhere. Well, she was killed instantly, saving our boy. Andy passed away the following winter. The doctor said it was pneumonia, but I'm convinced he died of a broken heart. I know what that feels like. Here we are.
And a good thing, too. I'm starving. I hope you have something in your kitchen.
Hey, woman. It's not my kitchen anymore.
Oh, great. What have I gotten myself into?
Marriage? You've gotten yourself into a marriage. Say, Jess, after we get this stuff inside, let's say you, me, and your mom head over to the recreation center. You can meet some of the kids you'll be going to school with. And wait until you see the pool.
I don't know how to swim.
Oh, well, then I'll teach you.
Mommy, when are we going home?
Honey, we talked about this. Our home is here now with Ed.
You're gonna have your own room, Jess. I got it ready for you and everything.
Yeah. My God, Ed, it's beautiful.
You don't think it's too much?
No, it's perfect. What do you say, Jess? Isn't it great?
It's not mine.
Well, sure it is, Jess. Every inch of it. I guess we should start bringing in some of that stuff. It'll be dark soon.
Ed went to a lot of trouble to get this room ready for you, Jesse. You hurt his feelings.
I didn't mean to.
Sweetheart, I know you still miss your daddy. I miss him too, but Ed is really trying to make things better for both of us. And now you must try as well. Will you do that, Jesse? Promise?
I promise.
What a day. If I had to move one more box.
Well, at least dinner was great. You make a mean macaroni and cheese. I knew there was a reason I married you.
Ed, I hope what Jessie said didn't hurt you.
I understand how she feels. That's how it was with Andy after Linda died. He became withdrawn, hard to reach, and he didn't have some stranger trying to muscle in on his life.
You're not a stranger, Ed.
She needs time to adjust, that's all. You know, maybe redoing that room was too much.
No, it was very sweet of you. I still can't believe you went to all that trouble.
It took a lot of paint. Andy's old wallpaper kept showing through.
You mean that's Andy's room?
It was. Once.
Jessie, breakfast! Jessie, is this how you treat your new home? Get these things picked up. We are not going to let this room turn into a disaster area our first week here. These aren't yours. Where did they come from?
They're Andy's.
Jessica Ann, you know better than to play with things that don't belong to you.
I didn't.
No, Deborah, it's fine. Andy would have liked Jessica to have them. He always wanted a little sister. You take whatever you want, honey. Except for this. Linda gave it to him on his 4th birthday. Besides, it wouldn't be any fun to play with. It's broken.
This stuff. It's not mine.
Don't you ever say that to Ed. Do you hear me? Ever. Just put these things in a box like a good girl and come down to breakfast. Sweetie, help me put these things away.
I can't.
Excuse me?
He doesn't want me here.
Honey, of course he does. Why do you think Ed made that beautiful room for you,
It's Sandy's room. I can't sleep there. He won't let me.
Hey, Julie. Tuck you in. Oh, is your darling? Sleep tight. I just don't want her getting used to the idea of sleeping down here.
Oh, let's be patient with her, honey. She'll come around. It's okay. It's okay.
Remember that promise you made me about trying to make things work? I think you could try a little harder. That's why I want you to sleep in your own room tonight.
Mom, no,
Honey, I
no.
know how hard this is on you. A new neighborhood, a new house. But there's nothing to be afraid of. You're safe here.
No, he doesn't want me in his house.
Jessie, you know that's not true. Ed wants both of us here.
No, not him. Andy.
Andy?
He's mad at me. He doesn't want me to take his place.
Oh, baby, you're not taking Andy's place. Just like nobody could take your place.
Andy wants me to leave.
Jessie, that's enough.
It's true, Mommy. He told me.
Stop this, now. And don't you dare mention this to Ed. Do you hear me? You're talking about the child he lost.
You care more about him than me.
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more about it. Is that clear? Ed and I are going out tonight. The babysitter should be here soon. You may invite her to play in your room. That's right, your room. It's time you got used to the idea. The number for the restaurant is on the refrigerator, and if she gets hungry, just heat up the leftover casserole in the fridge, okay?
No problem, Mrs. Rideout.
We'll be back by midnight, Brenda. Take good care of her. She's had a hard time adjusting.
Don't worry, Mr. Rideout. Jesse and I will have lots of fun. Richie, they just left. How soon can you be over?
Andy? Andy, I'm sorry. I know you don't want me here. And I don't want to be here, but they're making me. It's not my fault.
Anything to eat around here?
There's some leftover casserole in the fridge. Andy? Andy, please don't be mad at me. Daddy, I'm so cold. Daddy, I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't mean to hurt Mommy. Daddy, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm so cold, Daddy. Please let me out. Daddy, I'm so cold. Please let me out.
It doesn't make sense. It was boiling hot in the attic, but she's frozen stiff.
That damn babysitter. How could she let her run around like that? I always keep that attic door locked.
She's feverish. I hope I unpacked her medicine.
Oh, I'm sure I've got some.
No, she's got to have children's. Regular's too strong for. Would you check in her bathroom? I think it might be in her medicine cabinet.
Cold. I'm so cold.
Just lie still.
He was sorry. He said he didn't mean to hurt his Mommy.
You find it, Ed?
No. Must still be packed away. You sure you don't want me to go?
No, I can get it faster. I know what to get for. Just watch Jesse for me.
I'll do that.
Where's my mother?
Gone.
When is she coming back?
How did you get into the attic, Jesse? Who let you in?
Andy did.
Andy's dead! Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I thought he was mad at me. Thought he wanted me to leave. But I was wrong. He was trying to warn me. To save me.
Save you? From what?
You locked him in there. He screamed for you. It was cold. But you wouldn't let him out.
He killed his mother!
He said he didn't mean to.
Oh, he killed her all right. So I punished him. Just like you need to be punished.
Don't try to hide, Jessica. I know what you're doing. You're trying to break up your mother and me, just like Andy did with Linda. Always scraping for her attention, always coming between us. Well, it's not gonna happen.
Good girl, Jesse. You're already in the punishment room. Hello, Jesse.
Daddy? Daddy, I'm so cold. I promise I'll be good. I promise.
Andy, no.
Daddy, please let me out. I'm so cold.
Stay away from me.
Daddy?
Get away.
Daddy? Daddy?
No. No!
Daddy!
Oh, Jesse. Oh.
He saved me, Mommy. Andy saved me.
I'll take that one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Be careful with that. It used to belong to my grandmother. Jesse! Time to go, honey.
I have to go now. Bye, Andy.
The grave is not always silent. If we listen, we can sometimes hear the dead speaking to us. We must listen closely with an open mind and an open heart. For what may at first sound like a threat may in fact be a message.
Sorry I'm late. Feel like your day when you do that trap shit, and when you harmonize it for the chicks. But we want that bar for bar with it, that Project Hallway shit, that lyrical apocalypse. Check. I don't think they ready for it. No limits like Silk the Sharker, but it's more like Eddie Mora. Black mobster and the Saint Laurent fedora. I don't do the hookah, bring Cuban cigars for us. Sitting back and reflect. A blood splat mixing with the piss on those project steps. Nosy neighbor looking at me like I'm probably next. Don't know her son just robbed the connect. And next week she gonna be screaming, not my baby, when they on his neck. Cause he off point, ignoring they threats. Dumping blunt guts by the elevator. Getting faded, not even watching the staircase in case the cops raided. I walk past, give him a head nod, thinking if he try that shit with me, he a dead guy. Hit the store for a boy's head, honey, turkey, and cheese, 2 Lucy's and an Arizona tea. Put the money on the counter, but before I could leave, I heard the sound of gunfire, followed by loud screams. This where the Brooklyn summer usually like, but mouth closed and eyes open, and you'll be alright.
Yeah, you with me too, so we good, man. Everybody know me out here, you know what I'm saying? See, some people just be rapping just to be rapping, you know. I speak from the heart, I do me. And when you being yourself, it's a beautiful thing. Who am I? Let me show you. I don't think fan ready for it, but do it.